Hello and welcome to this lecture. And in this lecture, we will go ahead and learn something about icons. So while we are designing a website, not only we need to learn about colors, backgrounds, and elements, but also we need to sometimes go ahead and use certain kind of icons on your web page. And what icons are they are basically just the visual representation of something which actually makes your website more attractive, and it helps make some of the elements on your website much understandable. So for example, these things which you see right here are nothing but icons for the Visual Studio Code, and we can use something similar of that sort on our website. Now, in a real life scenario, when you will be working with a company, you will actually have a graphic designer who will design all the graphics like those icons for you. But in case if you don't have a graphic designer, or if you can't design graphics on your own, still there are plenty of free options which you can choose to use from the internet, and that's exactly what we are going to learn in this lecture. So let's first go ahead and discuss why exactly do we need graphics. So let's take a live example to know what I'm talking about. So let's say you want to design a simple like button on your website. So the way you do that is that you simply use something which is called as the button tab, which we already know. So what you will simply do here is that you'll just go ahead, type in the button tag, the closing tag for button, and just simply type something like over here. This is actually a button, and if you go over here to your website and if you hit refresh, as you could see, you will have a pretty generic like button over here which says like. But let's say you want to make your website look much more easy to understand and sort of add some symbol to this particular button over here. So what you could do is that you could use an icon instead of using a text. So you can simply replace this text for like with a simple plain icon. So you can use the thumbs up icon to represent the like button in a much more better way. But the problem now is that we don't have that button right now, and we don't even know how to design it. So in that case, what you can simply do here is that you could simply open up Google and search for Google icons. What you want to do now is that you want to follow the first link, which is this thing right here from material.io. So if you simply open this thing up, you will have a bunch of options to choose from over here. So as you could see, we have thousands of icons over here which you can choose, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can actually find the thumb up icon right from here. So what you can do is that you can simply click over here, and if you click over here for the selected icon, it's actually going to show you how exactly can you use this icon. So in order to use this icon, what you simply have to do is that you have to copy this HTML code right from here. So this is actually the code for icon. You need to go to your Visual Studio Code, and let's replace this like button with the tag which we have copied right now. So once you do that, you should be able to use this icon. The only thing which you need to do is that you need to follow a set of instructions to actually access this icon on your website. So if you open this thing up, as you could see, it's going to have a bunch of guidelines which you have to follow for using those icons. So there are actually a ton of ways to use these icons. So one thing which you can do is that you can download all these icons and you can use them on your website. Or what you can do is that you can actually use these icons which are available just by including a simple link in your CSS style sheet. So what you can simply do is that you can simply include this link in your HTML code, and you should be able to use that icon. So let me just go to my HTML code and just paste that link over here in the head tag, so that now we have access to this particular file which actually has the icon. So now if we go back to our web page and hit refresh, as you could see, now you have a nice looking thumbs up icon right here, which looks more stylish and attractive as compared to the plain simple text for like. So that's how you can pick and choose icons for any HTML elements which you want. So right now we have used the icon for button. So what you can simply do here is that you can visit this website, has a set of material icons which you can use. So let's say if you want to choose or search for a particular icon, you can simply hit Ctrl F on your web browser and search for any random name. So let's say if you want a book, simply search for book, and you should have all the items highlighted over here, and you can choose any one of these things right over here. So simply select anything which you want and just click on selected icon, and that should actually have the code to include that particular icon on your website. So that's how you can use Google's icons in your web page without having to design them on your own. So that's it for this lecture. Hopefully you guys were able to understand how to use icons. So in the next lecture, we will go ahead and learn a few things about links. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.